Hey guys! This is 3 Girls, 1 Book.
Welcome to the dark side.
Listen if you dare.
Hey guys, welcome to our first episode, and this episode we'll be talking about Beautiful Fiend by Lola King. But just to start us off, just like with an update, 2 of us went to BB4E in Vancouver and actually met Lola King.
That's so cool.
She
It was
is
insane.
when you would meet her,
Not what you're expecting.
I don't
at
know how
all.
this cute little thing just comes up with these depraved, dark men. But I mean, you do you. I don't know how you would do it, but like, love them. But it was like, but she was awesome and she was so nice. And she had an accent, which I was not expecting, but
So cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. I don't know how many of you have ever been to a book convention before, but it was definitely more than what we were expecting.
And I will be going next year.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
People make things to trade, which I saw a couple things, but I didn't realize how big it was. It was like a Taylor Swift concert, trading bracelets left, right, and center.
We literally freaked out after day 1 and went and bought a bunch of beads and had to go home and make like 30 bracelets, and they were gone within 5 minutes of day 2.
And we got like really cute things, other people's bracelets, bookmarks,
A whole bunch of bookmarks and stickers.
and a
lot
whole
of
bunch of
stickers.
stickers.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's about it. But yeah, Miss Lola King is awesome. That's all I got to say.
So are her books.
And so are her books. And we're going to start. This is not the first one in her, I guess it's the North
Universe?
Shore world, I guess.
Or I guess it would be, I don't know, like Stoneview, Silver Falls, North Shore, like
the
just
Lola
that
King
area.
universe, basically,
It's
we'll call
definitely
it.
not the first one.
But it's the most popular series in her universe. Eventually we will be going back and starting with her very first one, which I believe is Rose's Duet,
No, it would be Jake and Jamie's
which is
books.
Stoneview Stories.
The trilogy, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll eventually be going back to do that, but since we've already read these books and are in this world, we're going to start with Beautiful Fiend. And the 2 main characters are Billy and Caden, who we love both of them. Billy
so much.
Yeah.
Billy is a badass, up and coming MMA fighter, and she is a part of
NSC,
which is one of the gangs in. Is it Silver Falls?
So Silver Falls is this town basically, and it has the south side where like middle class families and all that live, and then it has the North Shore, they call it, and that's where there's the 2 rival gangs, which is where most of these books take place, is in the North Shore.
And the 2 rival gangs are NSC, which Billy is a part of. Her sister Emma actually runs it. And then there's King's Crew, which Caden King, obviously, is a part of. And his dad runs it with this asshole named Sawyer. And the reason why his sister Kayla doesn't run it is because his dad's a misogynistic pig and won't let a woman run his gang.
Love him. Just kidding. No, we don't.
Yeah, he's horrible.
So basically, the book starts with 1 person from each gang fighting in the death cage, or the death match, they called it. And whoever wins gets
Complete control over the North Shore, so they can start taking over territories and all this stuff from the other gangs. So when this fight happens at the beginning of the book, currently Billy's gang is in charge of the North Shore, and the King's Crew wants to take over. So they've set up a fight to the death in the death cage.
I didn't like that.
No.
I really didn't like that part.
No. And Jamie, who is fighting on behalf of NSC, which he has books, dies.
Jake, Jamie's his girlfriend.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's Jake.
Three
Jake
J
dies,
names.
and his girlfriend Jamie is there, and she freaks out. But we say dies in parentheses. He doesn't actually die, which you do find out in this book, so that's not really a spoiler, but sort of.
Well, read the book.
Yeah. If you're listening to this and expecting,
read with us.
Yeah.
don't listen to this if you don't want more
Have
spoilers.
not read the book.
Yeah.
Definitely stop here, come back.
Yeah.
After you read
Yeah.
it.
Pause, finish, and come back.
And then so the King's crew wins, and they take over the North Shore.
So the first night after a death cage match, what happens is that it's a free-for-all. The winning side is coming for the other side, and anything can happen. They'll kill who they want. They'll
No
hurt
one's
who they
safe.
want. Nobody from the other side is safe, and there's not a lot that the losing team can do to defend themselves.
And it's immediate. As soon as the fight ends and the winner is determined, all hell breaks loose. And then Billy tries to run away.
Tries.
Emphasis on tries, yeah.
The problem is that Billy has been flaunting the fact that her family, her side, has been in charge, and currently they're in high school, and Caden King and his two best friends, Ethan and Elliot, have a bone to pick with her.
And they're really, yeah. And they kind of kidnap her?
Yeah.
They corner her in an alley and don't really give her much choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they throw her into the back of a truck, take her over to that asshole Sawyer's house that we mentioned before.
Into the garage.
And
the book begins.
Yeah. Some things happen, and some videos are recorded of Billy doing some things that she shouldn't be doing to a rival gang member.
If you ever read the original first chapter in God of Malice, which I'm sure we'll talk about at some point, Caden King took it up a notch.
Yeah. If you've ever read any of Rena Kent's books and you think, oh yeah, those are morally gray men, these are morally black men.
Yeah.
And so and then flash forward 2 years. That's what happens in the book. The fight is 2.5 years ago? 2 years ago?
2 years. It's basically 2 years on the dot, yeah.
Caden needs not a drug mule, because it's not drugs, but a weapons mule, I guess.
Basically, Caden is done with the North Shore. He wants out. He wants to be a math teacher of all goddamn things for this psychopath to be. But that's what he wants to do, and he wants to leave, and he has dreams of a white picket fence and, things you wouldn't imagine this man wanting. But he needs money. And what they're doing right now is not going to get him that kind of money. So he comes up with a plan, and no one from his gang's going to do it. So he needs somebody else to
basically be a weapons mule. And he uses those videos from 2 years ago and blackmails Billy into doing this job for him. Well, throughout, I guess, this blackmail, we're skipping a bunch, but basically throughout this blackmail, they start liking each other, and he gets really protective over her instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And Billy has a stepbrother named Ziad,
but they call him
Zai. We'll definitely get to him when we talk about his book. But yeah, Zai has a thing for his stepsister Billy.
I know, I thought it was weird too.
Definitely a little odd, yeah. She's on the nose with that one. But
it was fine when it was reciprocated, but then when she stopped reciprocating it
got weird.
He got weird about it.
It was just weird. It was so weird and messed up. But everything in this universe is, so,
Yeah.
It's definitely not the weirdest thing that happens, for sure.
And then Caden stabs him.
Well, to be fair, Caden had every reason to stab Zai. Because Zai they weren't sure what was happening, but see, Caden does this thing when he fucks someone, and he leaves hickeys.
Right. I forgot about that.
Along your jawline, so everyone knows that you've been screwing him. And he obviously left them on Billy. And she shows up at a party, and her sister sees them, not sure what it is, but thinks she's being hurt. Zai sees them, doesn't know what it is, thinks she's being hurt. But then Zai's brother, Lick, is there, and he's around the same age as Billy, so he's seen these marks before and reveals what it is. And let's just say Zai doesn't take it well.
No. He's very possessive over his stepsister. This is the part where it gets, like, weird. Like, when we were talking about how he got, like, kind of weird about her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got weird. And then, what did he do?
He sets Caden's house on fire.
Yeah, he sets Caden's house on fire, and Caden's sister has 2 twin daughters, and they almost died in the fire.
They were only about 2 at the time, not even. And his dad did die in the fire.
Thank God, fuck him.
Yeah.
But, like,
do not rest in
peace. Save the 2 little girls, but, like, fuck your dad.
Yeah.
100%. And then, Caden got real pissed about it and then stabbed Zai. Actually, prior to that, he snuck into Billy's mom's trailer.
Yeah, because Billy ends up going to her mom's for the night, and he sneaks in there. He does.
And then is really mean to her.
Mm-hmm.
I forget really what he says to her to make that happen, though. What does he say to her while they're there?
I don't know. He keeps calling her, like, he keeps saying that she betrayed him, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because she knew something was going to happen.
Yeah. But she didn't know what. And at this point, they're, like, sort of together.
Yeah.
Is this the first time they had sex?
You know what? It is. I take it back. The party is later. Caden does do something that night. Zai does do something absolutely crazy that night. But the reason Zai set Caden's house on fire is because Billy had been acting strange and Caden had been around, kind of. They knew it had something to do with him. They were absolutely pissed off. And her dad is actually the one that decided that they needed to do something about it. And she knew about it. And
she knew that something was going to happen, not that they were setting the house on fire.
She didn't know they were going to set the house on fire. She didn't know the twins were going to be there. She didn't know any of that. But she did know something was going to happen, and she had gone to warn Caden, or she'd thought about it, and she checked his Instagram to see where he was and saw that he was out. So she's like, well, he'll be safe. Like, you know, like
he's a couple towns
he'll be
over.
Fine.
He's fine.
Nothing's going to happen to him. It'll be okay. So she decided not to say anything, and thankfully he got back just in time to save his nieces. But obviously he did not take kindly to not being told about it.
And then he stabs Zai, which is very important to remember for the following book. Those scars that he lives. Zai lives. But the scars are very important in the next book, which we'll talk about. And she comes back to the house, and then she's really pissed at Caden for almost killing him, even though he almost killed his nieces.
So more definitely happens in between. So Billy goes that night when Caden was pissed off and he broke into her room. That is the night when he leaves the marks on her, and she begs him not to because people are going to know what they are. And obviously he doesn't listen because he's pissed. He feels betrayed. He's hurt. And Caden leaves out the window, just leaves her there. And basically she ends up going home. There's a party, all that stuff. Caden is like saying he's going to come over, all this stuff. And she's basically telling him not to.
Begging him not to.
Don't make it worse. They've kind of made up at this point. There was like a little bit in between.
Where she explained she didn't know.
Yeah, and he like had calmed down enough. But she's at this party. She's still got the marks. They see it. Everything I said before. And they like freak out. And she doesn't know what they've done. She tries to go back to bed, but the party's going on. She goes back into the party, and so Zai basically, he is like the head of the drugs for their gang. So he controls all the drug dealers, all that stuff. He's the head drug dealer. Sexy, super sexy. But yeah, so all the drug dealers are at this party, or at least the ones that aren't working, and there's this new guy. He's probably only worked for Zai for about 5 months, but everybody knows the rule to stay away from Billy.
What was his name again?
I don't remember his name, to be honest.
Bobby? I don't know.
It was something stupid.
It was something like, yeah.
Like, he had a dumb name for as dumb as he is. Like, he's actually so stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he's talking to Billy, all this stuff. She just doesn't really want to go back to bed quite yet. And so,
and like I said before, she's an up-and-coming MMA fighter. She had a fight the next day,
like a very important fight the next day.
If she won,
oh yeah, that was a very important one.
Yeah, if she won this fight, she'd go on to the next round, and then if she won that next round, she would get an agent to become a professional MMA fighter.
However, she lost this fight. She loses the contract
because
no
he
deal,
drugged
nothing.
her.
So what ends up happening, they have this rule, on the North Shore, where if you're at a party, either you get your drink yourself or you watch the person break the seal. So he asked if she wanted anything. She asked for a Gatorade specifically from the fridge, knowing it should be sealed. He comes out. He kind of does a little trick. He pulls on her. She thinks the bottle's sealed. He opens it in front of her. All this stuff. She thinks all is well. Drinks the Gatorade. And she starts to pass out, and she starts to freak out. So she wants to go outside and get some air, and he follows her outside trying to help her, blah, 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 blah. And basically he gets her into his car and starts driving away. Little does he know is that Caden
King
had his eyes on her and was not far behind. So this guy takes her to a motel. Caden follows them to the motel. He lost them at one point, so he's a little bit farther behind, and he just starts banging on these doors. Like, he is trying to find her. He doesn't care who he's interrupting right now. And he finally finds the room she's in, and she is out cold on the bed, and this guy is there, pants down, clearly ready for something. And obviously Caden loses it. Absolutely loses it.
And then he kills him. He kills stupid name. I forgot his name.
I don't know his name. I just know he breaks a mirror and
he breaks a mirror and stabs
makes
him. What happens?
He shoves a rag down the guy's throat, so he's already choking on that, and then starts
stabbing
and
him?
then he slits his throat, so he's choking on his yeah.
Oh.
He left him there to die slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he takes her to her house or to his house?
Back to his place.
Back to his house. That's burnt.
Yeah. One side of the house is completely damaged. His room was not affected.
And then she goes to the fight and ends up losing it. She's still
sick the next day, throwing up, not doing well.
And then loses the fight. And then Caden wants to be a math teacher, and there's this place called Stoneview that's the next town over that's full of mega rich, multi-millionaire, billionaire people. And throughout this whole thing, he tutors our kids and then fucks the moms. Sometimes the dads too.
Yeah, but he stopped doing it when he started taking things serious with Billy.
And to get more money, basically, so he can get out of the North Shore. So he is invited to this private party by Mr. Baker, whose daughter is Ella Baker, who we will meet in 5 books from now. Jesus. Anyways,
you do meet her in the next book, but her book isn't for 5 books.
Yeah, her book's not for 5 books. And then invited to this private party where basically he is a sex slave, but he gets 20 grand?
Yeah, something like that, 20 grand for it. And he's basically convinced the girl that beat Billy in the fight to drop out, but she'll only do it if he pays her this money.
Yeah. So that night he becomes a sex slave to get this money to get Billy into her dream fight. Get this person to drop out and get her into her dream fight so she can win and become a professional MMA fighter. Well, while that is happening, Sawyer, who we said was a dirtbag at the very beginning, who now runs King's crew because Caden's dad is dead.
And Kayla has taken her daughter somewhere that she thinks will be safer for them right now with all this going on.
Yeah. So Sawyer and this girl named Jade, who you'll meet in, well, fully, her book is Delightful Sins, but she is in the next one too.
She's awesome.
Yeah. But we hate her right now.
You hated her.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot.
No, she was.
It's
horrible.
crazy how shit can really change.
Oh yeah, like
You
give a
change your
chapter
opinion
and
so
give a
much.
chapter in someone's head, and your opinion of that person just changes
100%.
instantly.
Anyways, yeah. Just kidding, we hate her.
Blackmails Billy into doing another weapons run, I guess.
Basically makes her think that he also has these videos and she has to do what he says too, when Caden hadn't told her yet, but he'd already had the videos completely deleted. Sawyer does not have access, and he's told Sawyer to stop. But Sawyer knows Caden isn't around to stop it tonight.
So they get her to go pick up the weapons, and then she has to stop off at her MMA gym because her coach is telling her, you're getting the fight. You're getting the final fight, I guess, that you need. And so she stops off and she's all happy that she's getting this fight. Well, when she goes back to her car, the weapons are gone.
They've been stolen.
And she goes back to Sawyer's house and is like, oh my god, I lost the weapons. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up, whatever.
And she's been trying to call Caden this whole time and he's not answering her.
Yeah, because he's busy trying to save her career.
But she has no idea. And he has no idea how much trouble she's in right now.
Yeah. And so at Sawyer's house, he basically says he like beats her up and then tries to rape her.
Already being her to Paul. Caden's best friends are there, but there's not a lot they can do without, like, she's from an opposite gang. If they go up against him right now for her, it's not going to end well for them either. So they kind of just have to sit there and watch this all go down, as much as they don't want to, because they know their best friend's about to lose it.
Yep.
Yeah, but he beats her. He's about to rape her. And as much as Jade has been a menace to society this entire book, she stops him from raping her. But the only way to do that is for her to continue to beat Jade.
No, to beat Billy.
Oh, Billy.
For Jade to beat
Billy. Yeah.
And then which brother saves her? Which brother?
So basically, Billy ends up passing out because she's been beaten so many times. And she wakes up to Ethan, one of the brothers, waking her up, and he gets her out of there, takes her home,
And then she doesn't talk to Caden after this because she thinks that he's betrayed her. She prepares for her fight, goes and wins. Meanwhile, she doesn't know that Caden's there. After the fight, she finds him and goes to him, and then they make up.
He explains everything.
Yeah, and so this is 2 months later when the fight happens, and they make up again. And Caden brings her to Ethan and Elliot's house, where they have a basement dungeon, I guess you could call it. And he has kept Sawyer in the basement for 2 months, not feeding him, beating him up. Does he cut his dick off? Or is that a different book?
He cuts his dick off? I don't remember that.
Someone cut someone's dick off. I think that Caden cut his dick off, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure,
yeah.
Yeah. And he is like, he basically like gives Billy, he's like, I've kept him down here for you to finish the job. So Billy kills Sawyer. And they are taking the body to go and bury him at Tree 13. Right?
Yeah. So Tree 13's this tree where everyone on the North Shore buries the bodies of the people they kill, because even if the cops ever found it, there'd be no way
to determine who did it,
who did what.
Yeah.
That's, holy shit.
So I can imagine how many bodies are actually buried there.
I was going to say, how many bodies do you guys think are there?
Oh, thousands.
1,000s.
It's for a year.
Years worth.
Yeah.
Who knows how long they've been doing this.
And in this one book, how many people died? 5?
A lot.
That are buried at Tree 13. And
fuck.
So they're trying to take the body to Tree 13, and Billy's headlight is burnt out, or taillight,
with headlight, which has been a problem
throughout the book.
And
And they get pulled over by cops. Well, the cops are trying to pull them over.
They're trying to outrun them.
And Caden takes Billy to a warehouse where he actually teamed up with Zai, her stepbrother,
who of course hates Caden,
but will do anything to protect Billy because he's weirdly in love with his stepsister still.
Yeah.
And
we know Zai's loving this moment too, because he's just been stabbed by Caden.
And Zai is there and basically hides Billy in this storage unit. And Caden takes the fall for Sawyer's death and goes to jail.
Prison. And I sat there and stared at a wall like, what the hell just happened? I was not happy.
No. And that's pretty much how the book ends before the epilogue of 2.5 years later?
A year and a half,
a year and a half,
like that, yeah.
Where Billy is now a professional MMA fighter.
Living in New York.
And Caden has refused to see her in jail this entire time. Billy sends money to his sister Kayla to get him a lawyer to get him out. Throughout this entire time, she keeps sending money, keeps sending him money. He still refuses to see her. They have not seen each other or talked to each other. And she's at this fight. And she wins. And she gets home. And Mr. Caden King is in her apartment. Out of jail. She has no idea he's out of jail.
Sneaky motherfucker.
Yeah. And
he hasn't even been out for 24 hours. He basically got out.
Found her address.
And went straight there.
And broke into her apartment.
Waited for her in the dark. No lights. Just sat there.
Oh my god.
I'd be like scared and happy at the same time.
Yeah,
too.
Like I wouldn't know
shit myself and then be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. But it's also like, is he mad at her because he hasn't spoken to her for a year and a half? He has no idea. So she's like, is he here to kill me or like to love me?
Terrifying.
And he makes it obvious real fast which one he's there for. Yeah.
And then they're sitting on their deck and he obviously has no money because he's been in jail.
Yeah.
And he wants to marry her and the only thing he has is the little plastic ring from around the water bottle and proposes to her with that. And he goes, when I have more money, I'll get you a real wing. Wing.
A real wing.
This big 6'4" tattoo man goes, real wing.
You're fucking hilarious. Your face.
He's like, I'll get you a real ring. And
I wish he said it like
it's okay, Kelly. I'll get you a real wing. Please marry me.
I'd get the ick.
But he is no.
Instantly make fuck all these years we spent together. Goodbye. Jump off the balcony, please.
Oh god.
Anyways.
And then he just proposes to her and they live happily ever after.
Mm-hmm.
Is it ever stated that he actually goes to college and becomes a professor?
They don't really talk about what he does. Caden continues to appear in other books and it's always just to cause chaos. So it's never really specified what he's doing.
No. But I mean, like, Billy's a rich MMA fighter, so
he might not.
He'd probably just follow her around for the rest of his life and make him happy.
His little bee. That's what he calls her.
So cute.
So stinking cute. I love her. I love all the girls in this series. I will say.
They're all badass women,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
nice because we read a lot of dark romance, and a lot of them just let them walk, let the men walk all over
damsel
them.
in distress.
Yeah.
And it can kind of get annoying.
For sure.
Like Ellington from The Sinner.
Yeah, no.
It's just like
she was like
stand up for yourself, lady.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of nice to have.
Yeah, no. All the girls in this series are.
Yeah.
They're all cool in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all very different.
Yeah. Every single book is so different. Like, a lot of times in series, like, I find that, like, even in Legacy of Gods, it's like copy paste the same person, change a couple things, and it's like the same story, but they're very
different.
And it's really hard to compare. Like, you'll see when we do our final rankings, it's really hard to compare the books because it's like, oh, I love this book, but I also love this book for different reasons. So
yeah,
that's why we also like differ in a lot of things.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
What was your favorite part in Beautiful Fiend?
Beautiful Fiend. I think my favorite part is the part we didn't talk about, the first time that she basically works as his mule. He goes with her to make sure nothing goes wrong and walk her through it, and he's distracting her.
Oh yeah, she has a bag over her head.
And he's distracting her. And
with his hands between her legs.
That's one of my favorite. That's when he really became obsessed.
Yeah. Mine would be I don't know.
I don't know either. I remember the moment I fell in love with Caden was when I found out his tattoo was on his neck. Because they all have tattoos, right?
Yeah.
His is on his neck. And I was like, holy fucking shit, that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
That was like my
Where was
favorite
Billy's
Caden
tattoo?
moment.
Billy's is right in between.
Oh yeah, okay.
Billy's is sexy too, and then the same thing.
Yes,
yeah.
my favorite part. That's what I was going to talk about.
Actually, yeah, that's my favorite part. I forgot.
I take everything I said back. This is my favorite scene.
I forgot to.
Caden takes her to a tattoo shop, and she has a dagger right on her sternum, right between her boobs.
Because she's NCS, so that's their tattoo.
The NCS is a dagger, and King Crew is obviously a crown. Well, he's like, this woman's mine. I'm going to get this man to tattoo a crown on the top of the dagger. So it's both. But then
on her tit, pretty much.
Yeah. No, like above it, like right on her chest.
Yeah,
it was right on the top.
Then he does another one that's
right,
but it didn't go off to the side.
No, well, so it's right in the middle. So it's like right on her chest, basically.
Like in between
and then
collarbones.
And then he put a tattoo property of Caden King, like right.
I remember
right
that.
on right at her boob.
Yeah.
And does he distract her throughout the tattoo?
No. So throughout the tattoo, everything goes like
everything's fine,
other than her screaming at him, and like he has to pin her down because she is not happy about this.
She doesn't want property of Caden King tattooed on her or a king's crown because that's the like other gang.
Yeah.
And then he gets really mad at the tattoo artist that is his friend that has done all of his tattoos because he's seen Billy's boobs, and then kills the tattoo artist.
Well, to be fair, he actually sends the tattoo artist out of the room for a minute. Guy doesn't wait long enough. Caden's doing his business with Billy, and he sees her completely naked. And that's what Caden
and then he kills the tattoo artist. She goes, "Why'd you kill him?" He goes, "Because he saw you naked, and nobody will ever see you naked again besides me." So that was my favorite part.
Yeah. I definitely loved that for sure.
Yeah. But like this is what we mean by like unhinged crazy men.
I was not expecting that.
No.
At all.
Especially
because the tattoo part catches you off guard. Where you're like, oh my god, that didn't just happen, and then he kills the guy. It's
that
like,
he knows that's his friend that is like has probably tattooed
every
like,
king's crown up until that point.
Yeah. Yeah. So now they have to find a new tattoo artist. But
yeah, it's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's definitely there's twists and turns and
so good.
This is probably I can't say that this is my favorite series because there's so many other ones that are so different and so good.
We'll say it's our favorite when we talk about it, but you'll hear us say that
100 times.
A lot of times.
Yeah. I have like probably like top 5 book series that are all top ones because I can't rank them.
Yeah.
It's impossible. We ranked these books, and I had a really hard time even doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then even like
I haven't finished the series yet, so
you haven't ranked them, but you
I don't fully
know. But I
Yeah.
think you're gonna love Kayla, but I don't think she's gonna be your top.
I agree. I don't think that book or her will be your top
No.
favorite.
No, but it's not
It's a long book
bad.
too.
Yeah.
See, I'm the listener here. So, like, I know exactly how long it's gonna take me to fucking listen to this shit. 17 hours, 40 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Which, like, is a long time for me.
Yeah.
But I will get through it.
We'll get through it because
it's worth it. Because every time I start, I don't want it to be over.
Yeah.
It's just long.
Yeah. But then there's twists and turns and things pop up, and it's just
never
like...
boring.
And the next one definitely never gets boring. There's
you
not
would
a minute to get boring.
Also, like, the twist in that is like the biggest shock ever. You're like, what the hell? Like, how did they know that? And how it's like, what's gonna happen? Is that person gonna die? Is this person gonna die? Like, what is going on? It's insane. But yeah, the next book is Heartless Beloved, which is Zai, her crazy possessive stepbrother, and this rich girl from Stoneview. And
I freaking love this next book.
Oh, it's so
The next
much.
book is
so much.
Definitely.
I'm on well, I just finished Delightful Sins.
Yeah.
And when Alex showed up to save Jade.
Yes. Yeah. Alex is the best.
She's like one of my tops.
Yeah. Alex is definitely up there.
I love her.
Yeah.
She comes in clutch whenever you need her.
Yeah.
She's just this cute little, like...
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah,
but
I'm really excited for the next
Zai is
episode.
this rugged drug dealer, loves being in his gang, never wants to get out of it. And Alex is this rich, prissy, pink-loving...
She's a
literally Barbie.
Pink,
Everything's pink.
yeah, loves pink, loves her bunnies, is a total Swiftie. But I mean total Swiftie, like total Swiftie. And I mean, we'll explain more once we talk about that book.
Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
We are. But she's just so cute. Okay,
anyways, that is Beautiful Fiend by Lola King.
Yeah. Was there anything else? I guess we can't really talk about much.
I guess if
the
there's
first book.
and if there's anything else you guys want to talk about.
Yeah.
Or want us to talk
Or did
about.
we miss anything important? We're kind of just like...
Or if we're talking about too much, like...
Yeah. We're kind of just going off the top of our heads on what we remember in the book. If we got things wrong, please.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know. Anyways, that was our first episode.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you read
Heartless
Beloved.
Heartless Beloved. For next week.
Okay, on to the next one. Bye.
Bye, guys.